Hello, my fellow project managers. It's your friend Phil here, project management training coach. I'm recording this video again because I know some of you may not have seen the very first video I put out. If you have failed the PMP exam, before jumping into any course, any other program, you need to hit up my page. It's called PMP Exam Failure Stamp Out. It is free. I'm going to put the link below. You do not need to pay anything, but this page will help sensitize you to why you may have failed the exam. And it will help you diagnose where you actually are and retrace your steps so that you can begin the journey again, okay? So watch the first video that I've got up there, and then you want to download the PMP Recovery Plan. Click on that. Open up the zip folder and you'll see the PMP Recovery Plan. And the PMP Recovery Plan is an Excel sheet. It is a simple Excel sheet that will help you retrace your steps. Okay, here it is. Spend some time going through this. I know that you just want to jump back into things, but no, we have to first diagnose what went wrong, which processes you are weak in, and from there we can build a bridge to where you need to get to, okay? So what is this? This is really the summary of your PMP exam results. You might recall the PMP exam content outline on which the exam is based. Well, the PMP exam content outline, it has sections that map back to your result. Okay, if you have not taken a look at the content outline, that in and of itself could be a problem. The content outline I'm showing on the screen right now sensitizes you to the tasks you need to be able to perform to do well on the exam. In other words, this is what is expected of you in initiating. Your exam is going to be tested based on these tasks. So when you see an exam result, the exam results, which I review in all of the videos on this page, is based on the content outline. Let me show you an example here. So you see this, all of this stuff you see in the sum total of it is the content outline. Getting above target, it means that you did very well in majority of the tasks in the content outline. The entire exam is based on the content outline. Okay, so going through all of these videos that explain what each task maps back to, all of these are going to help you, all right? This video right down here that I'm looking at, this just shows you how the exam is scored and how your results are presented. See? So I would advise you to go to this section. You see, when you get target, above target, below target, it all boils down to the content outline. So let's take a look at this one, for example. How would you fill in the recovery sheet that I'm asking you to? If this was your result, you can see that task 1, 5, 6, 7, and 8, you have low in initiating. So I would go to this sheet here, and under initiating, task 1 would be red. So I would make this red. See that? That would be red. 1, and then 5, 6, 7, and 8. All of these, they would be red as well. You see that? So when you look at it, you immediately see, oh, the reds. I'm weak in the reds. You see? And I've already done the heavy lifting for you in converting those tasks, those long tasks that you just saw in the content outline. If we can go back there. If we go back to the content outline, you can see task 1, it's a lot of information. but I break it down for you. I tell you the summary. Task 1 is these things in initiating: project selection methods, identify stakeholders, develop project charter. I tell you the essence of task 1. That's why you need to fill in this sheet. You need to diagnose, where am I weak, which areas, which specific processes. You get what I'm saying? So I take this language, the language in 5, again, I convert that into actionable process steps. Means you're weak in develop project charter and identify stakeholders. See what I'm saying? Now, if you go back to the failure stamp out page, you can see task 1, 5, 6, 7, and 8 are low, and then this individual got 2, 3, and 4 high. So going back to our recovery sheet, we would make 2, 3, and 4 green, like this. And that tells you, it helps sensitize you to specific aspects of a process where you have weaknesses. So for example, you got task 2 based on develop project charter right. I mean, for the most part, it's green, right? But take a look at task 1, it's also develop project charter. That tells me your develop project charter process is faulty. There is a section in it that you have not mastered. Same thing with task 4 and 5. Now to dig deeper and understand, okay, what exactly am I getting in those processes? Go back to my failure stamp out page and watch the video for initiating and look for tasks 4 or 5, 6, see, 7 and 8, because I break it down further to explain to you what part of the process do you not know. And then I put that side by side with the PMI's task definition. This is why if you have failed the exam, you need to do this analysis so that on your next go round, you make sure that these gaps are closed. If you do not do this, you could be running round and round and round looking for a result and not knowing the cause, you know, looking for a solution and not knowing the cause of your problem. So this would be step 1. And then step 2, if you fail the exam, it would be nice to look at the entire map of your PMP exam world. I usually do a quick gauge of the reds versus the greens. That's what it boils down to, the reds versus the greens. And when I take a look at the weighting of that, I'm able to determine what your problem is, whether you need to go back to ground zero, whether you may just have had a bad night, or maybe you had a circumstance around when you took the exam that made you get an unfavorable result. I can look at the reds and the greens and I can tell, you know, based on the ratio, whether it makes sense or not. I can take a look at the process groups and just take a look at your performance across the board, and through intuition and historical information, I can determine what the best course of action is. This is different from what a lot of other instructors do. A lot of other instructors may just say, oh, you failed the exam. What were your below targets? What were your above targets? No, 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 that's not enough. I go deeper into this analysis. And through this analysis and historical information, I'm able to advise the next best thing to do. Okay? I hope this helps give you some direction and understanding that you're not alone in the process. But I also want to advise you not to rush your next attempt. Do not rush. Gauge where you are, understand the details of where you are based on the result the PMI give you, and then we can advance, we can charge the exam. I don't know if you realize, but in the past number of weeks, I've had various individuals that have had unfavorable encounters with the PMP exam come back to the channel and say, I killed it. There was one you heard last week that said, Phil helped me kill it in 30 days. I had failed it. I found him on YouTube. He mentored me, trained me, coached me. We did one-on-one sessions, group sessions, learning management system. And that was enough to help that individual in 30 days. But she did every single thing I advised her to do. Okay? So if you want me to coach, train, mentor you, and all that, it's absolutely doable. But you got to do what your buddy Phil is asking you to do to get those results, you see. So go to the PMP Exam Failure Stamp Out page first, download the recovery plan, fill it in, don't rush, fill it in, and then we can begin to analyze and unravel what the next best step for you will be after you have watched all these videos. So if you haven't watched the 3-4 hour videos, don't send me anything. I need you to really analyze yourself, backtrack, take a step back, find out what you did wrong, find out where the gaps are. It's very important you watch these videos. They're up here for free. I've kept them here for free for many, many months. Okay? You do not get other channels putting out this quality content for you for free. But I'm paying it forward. A lot of my bosses who have gotten certified are helping other people. That's what it's all about. Okay? I want to help you. That's why this stuff is out. I want to help you. Watch the videos. If you don't watch the videos, you are bypassing a very important step in your success roadmap. Okay? Watch the videos. You can even just listen in the background. But please, before you send me your analysis and say, what should I do next? I really need you to watch the videos. All the videos, okay? And don't be discouraged. There's a lot of more videos down here, you know. I share information about students who went from all below target to all above target. I mean, or needs improvement and below targets to 5 above targets. It's crazy. But that's the kind of help I'm able to render to people who are serious, who really want to get on the bandwagon. And when I say do something, don't cut corners, folks. Seriously, I'm just trying to help you. There are too many voices in the world of the PMP exam. And if you're listening to multiple voices in addition to what I'm telling you, you're going to go off track. Stay with one source that you depend and you can believe is acting in your best interest. If you can't depend on someone, if you can't depend on a trainer, what are you doing with that trainer or coach? You know what I'm saying? All right, enough said. I hope you take action. And, you know, whether I end up being your coach or not, I really wish you the best. That's why I put this page out. Some of you, I totally get it. You have invested so much money with other training providers. And it's like you're trapped. You cannot leave because they're like, well, you need to follow through the 3 strikes and you're out before we give you a refund, if that. Well, I totally understand. But bear in mind that our solutions at Praizion are ridiculously low cost. They're so low cost, it shouldn't even be spoken about outside. You know, for example, our next course, full-blown 35-hour course is $799, but it comes with 6-month LMS access. It comes with audio, 20 hours of audio. And it also comes with a massive assortment of information, study guide, Excel sheets to sort out ITTOs, and many, many other options. So if you're thinking of coming aboard a course, you might want to look into pmsucceed.com or just go to praizion.com. All roads will take you to this page. And if this happens in subsequent months, you'll always see options for upcoming training. But the upcoming training is not as regular because a lot of our business is consulting with companies worldwide. So sometimes you may not be able to get any training, any one-on-one coaching. Sometimes those options are not available. But I'll say check in with us, visit the sites, and if you have any questions, just let us know, okay? I really wish you all the best. If you fail the exam, keep your head up, keep your chin up. Don't be deflated. Don't be defeated. You can do this. You can. I've seen people do this on many tries. Some people have done it once. Some people have done it second try, third try. I've helped someone who did it on his 7th try pass the exam. So you don't give up. That's all I'll say. Enough said. Take care and bye for now.